Yes, guys. If you can hear us, say hello in the chat. I'm not sure if I am live yet. Nope, I am. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Welcome to another stream. Welcome to my 2022 FIFA World Cup predictions. And before I get into anything, this World Cup, I don't know whether I'm actually excited for it. I don't know. Is it because it's in winter, or is it because it's just... it's a hard one. It's got to... I know it's in Qatar, but early signs, I've seen 2 training videos from our camp, England's, and what have we done? We're having trouble cooling down because we're used to cold weather at this time of year, and we're in a hot country. So do I think England are going to do well? Generally, I don't know. So, let's get into my predictions. I'm going to do them all. A World Cup predictor. World Cup predictor 2022. So, Group A, which is the Netherlands, Qatar, Senegal, or Ecuador. Personally, on a front point, Netherlands should win this group comfortably. They're taking some great players to the World Cup, like Cody Gakpo. What a player he's turned into be. There's no Wijnaldum. You've got, obviously, there's Van Dijk, Depay, Denzel Dumfries. So they've got a lot of ringers in their squad. So I think it's pretty obvious. Netherlands should win their group by beating all 3. They should beat Ecuador, they should beat Senegal, and they should definitely beat Qatar. However, I think Qatar could throw up a surprise because they're used to these conditions this time of year. No one else actually is. So, yeah, it throws them, and home advantage recently in World Cup history has been very good. South Africa got through to the round of 16 in 2010. Brazil obviously did well in 2014. And Russia, I know we don't like talking about them, but what did they get? What did they do back in 2018? They were incredible. Scored some great goals. That Danny Cheryshev goal against Croatia, I think it was in the quarterfinal, I think, and they lost on penalties. Second in Group A, between Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal. This is where it gets tough. Senegal don't have Mane. They did this morning. They don't now. He's out of the World Cup. He's injured. It's a bit gutting for me because I love Sadio Mane. I love seeing him play. Do Senegal have enough strength in their squad to go through? Hell, get to the round of 16 and possibly set up a game with us if we get out of the group. Ecuador, you've got to look at their strength. Where is the strong point? I mean, yes, they've got some good young players. They've got some great wingers. They've got Ener Valencia still. He's still knocking around. I don't know how, but he still is. Qatar, I really think are going to throw a surprise. Everyone predicts them to finish bottom of the group. For some reason, I don't. I'm going to go Senegal to come second. Purely because they've got Edouard Mendy in goal, and I feel like he's going to be vital. Makes a mistake, though, what he did for Chelsea against Leeds. And then, I don't know, we could see it happen again. Third, I'm going to go Qatar. Because I do think Qatar are going to get a point. And I don't know whether it'll be against Senegal or Ecuador, but I can see them getting a point. Which would result in I'm putting Ecuador bottom of the group. On to Group B then, which is obviously our group. So we have England, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the USA, the United States of America, or Wales. We should win the group. Realistically, we've got the easiest group out of the lot. Maybe Netherlands could argue that it's a very easy group. I generally think England do have the easiest group, in my opinion. Should we win it easily, or are we going to be typical England, win 2 games and lose the last one? I do think we'll beat Iran. I've been debating on that all week, but I do actually think we will beat Iran. The Wales game is going to be vital because USA, I can see us either losing or drawing because I don't think we're going to win against USA, and I don't know why. I am going to see us to win the group. And it's not biased, right? Before anyone says anything, it's not biased. I do think England should win our group. I mean, we've got Iran, we've got Wales, we've got America. Iran bottom. I can't see Iran getting any points. Sorry, any Iran fans. Wales, they've got Robson Kanu, Bale, Ramsey, Roberts, Dan James. They've got some ringers, Nico Williams at the back. USA, you've seen the team they've taken. Timothy Weah, Weston McKennie. The USA have got Pulisic. Got a great team. It's going to come down to that game between the USA and Wales when we play Iran on Monday night. The 7 o'clock game. Whoever wins that, I think, is going through with England. At the moment, I'm tipping Wales. I'm going to go with an all-UK progress in Group B, which would result in USA finishing 3rd, Iran 4th. On to Group C. This is no doubt of the question. Argentina have got to win this group. Messi's final World Cup. Everyone knows that. Everyone will be thinking this throughout the entire competition. And we'll get on to someone else, very controversial, later in. So Argentina definitely to win their group. I mean, Mexico, Poland, both really good teams. But Poland, what has happened to them? 2014 World Cup, did they actually go? 2016 Euros, they went to the shops. Lost to Senegal 2-0, lost to Colombia, and drew 0-0 with Japan, and they were gone before the final match day. Yes. I'm going to go Mexico to finish runners-up. Because, Poland have the Lewandowski factor and all that, but Poland are not a one-man team. A one-man country. I'm sick of people claiming them that they are, and they're not. Don't get me wrong, I respect Poland a lot. And what's going on in their country is not great. And that's what I feel like they'll be carrying it into. Mexico, Poland. I'm going to go Mexico purely because I could see them getting the win against Poland, getting the win against Saudi Arabia, and obviously that means Saudi Arabia are coming 4th, Poland 3rd. Group D, France, Denmark, Tunisia, Australia, the reigning champs, the French, the Danes, Tunisia, and the Aussies. France should win the group. I think everybody would expect that. Second's tough. Denmark should, but Tunisia will react to this heat very well, and so will the Aussies. Denmark are used to quite cold weather at this time of year. And that's what I feel like could become a factor in this World Cup. Despite the fact that it'll be extreme heat, I do have the Danes coming second. Tunisia 3rd and Australia 4th, because I feel like Tunisia may beat Australia. Maybe 1-0 or something. Group A, it's a good group. Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica. Costa Rica bottom, there's no denying that. They're not going to do what they did in 2014, where they miraculously got out of a group of death, which included England, Italy, Uruguay. And they got out by winning the group, let alone not even coming first or second. I'm going Germany. Germany to win the group. Spain to come second. But I can't see where the goals are going to come from for Spain, which actually is a bit depressing. Group F, which is Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. I'm looking forward to this group. I do tip the Belgians to win, even though they lost their final warm-up game today to Egypt 2-1. Do think Belgium will win the group comfortably. I would say 9 out of a maximum 9. Because there should be Canada, should be Morocco, and probably should just edge Croatia as well. And that is because I'm going to go Croatia second. I think this is the second easiest group to predict. Belgium should win it. Croatia should come second. I would imagine 3rd for Canada and 4th for Morocco, but I could say Morocco 3rd and Canada 4th. Group G, this is quite Simple. Brazil to win their group. Should be 9 out of 9. Second, I'm going Switzerland. Why Switzerland? Because they do well in competitions. I mean, look at them, 2018. It's basically the exact same group. I'm just trying to think. It's just Costa Rica who aren't in Brazil's group, just like 2018. It's simply easy to predict. Easiest group there. Portugal and Uruguay are getting out of the group, and Korea finished third with Son, and Ghana crash out bottom. So in the round of 16 then, I would have the winners of Group A, which would be the Netherlands, against the runners-up of Group B, Wales. That's a good game. That's a very good game on paper. Who's progressing through? The Dutch. The Dutch should beat Wales. Don't think that should even remotely go close to extra time. That should be done in the first half an hour. Realistically, the Dutch have got too many good players. Cody Gakpo could be the young star. Round of 16, match 2. Winners of Group C, which I've got Argentina, against runners-up of Group D, which would be the Danes, Denmark. Now. So, Argentina, Messi's final World Cup, but Denmark are very good at the moment, and Eriksen's on fire. I will go the Tinians to progress, though. England, Senegal. If Mane was playing, I'd be scared. But because Mane is now injured, and if we do win the group and Senegal do come second, that's winnable. We should progress past that, going England to knock out Senegal. France and Mexico, even though France are not strong at all, Benzema's just come back from injury. I don't know what's going on with Mbappe, but he ain't in form. There's no Kante, there's no Pogba. Apparently there's no Lloris either. Lloris has been apparently injured himself in training. That's France's main keeper. Unless they're going to use Mandanda or Areola, I don't know. But France should beat Mexico no matter what. Germany, Croatia, very good game on paper. Brazil, Uruguay, very, very hard game for both. You've got Alisson, Edison, Casillas. The Uruguayans, you've got Cavani. Brazil to win that one. Belgium, Spain is the next game. This is hard because Belgium and Spain, they can't find the net, either of them. Spain in the Euros couldn't find the net half the time they played. They 0-0 with Poland, 1-1 with Poland, 0-0 with Sweden, and then won 5-0 against Slovakia. Before, who did they then? And then they somehow just got incredibly better and managed the semis and lose to Italy, which obviously we beat Denmark and resulted in losing after being cheated to the Italians. I'm going to go Spain to beat Belgium. Portugal should easily knock out Switzerland. On to the quarters then. Netherlands and Argentina. Dark horses maybe? Against a team you could possibly see in the final. I don't think Messi's going to win the World Cup, guys. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen for him. And I think the Netherlands might win on penalties. Germany, Brazil. Are Germany going to get... Are Brazil going to get revenge for getting smashed 7-1 back in 2014? I think they will. I have Brazil going through to the semi-finals. England, France. Do I be biased or do I go with my head? Because is it head over heart or heart over head? Heart's beating out, say, England. Head saying France are going to batter us. And Southgate doesn't know what he's doing and the team he's taken. I don't know what he's playing at. I'm going France to knock out England. Spain, Portugal. I think Ronaldo will survive the quarterfinals, which means the semi-final, the dark horses and Brazil. Netherlands and Brazil. Netherlands, Brazil, Netherlands, Brazil, Netherlands, Brazil. I'm going to go Brazil to make the World Cup final. France, Portugal. I'm going to go Portugal on penalties. Third place playoff, Netherlands and France. I'm going to go the Dutch to come third. Because I do think they are rising as a team. And honestly, I'm going to say this early prediction, early prediction, Euro 2024, the Netherlands are winning the competition. So then the final, my predicted World Cup final, can you just about, I don't know, is it going to focus? Probably not. Brazil, Portugal, who have I got winning the 2022 World Cup? Is it Ronaldo? Is it Neymar? The answer to everyone's question, my prediction for the 2022 FIFA World Cup is Brazil. So I have got Brazil winning the 2022 World Cup trophy. I do, because I feel like Brazil are going to adapt to the conditions incredibly well. And honestly, I can just see them winning the entire competition. Why? Because it's Brazil. They've got such a good squad as well. It's actually ridiculous how good their squad is. I mean, come on. I've already said a few of them, but so many good players. But that's my prediction, guys. What's yours? Put them in the comments. I will read them hopefully very soon. And yeah, hopefully. Could it be coming home for Christmas? I don't think so. But is there a miracle under the mistletoe in Qatar? Come on, England. It's your chance to make history. But I do have the Brazilians to take home the gold.